Classic tenor. In a sort of Irish tenor tradition. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am your host and George Jetson of Giacoso Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we're looking at Chris De Burgh and his 1986 classic Lady in Red. But before we do that, hey, just remind you to please remember to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, do the thingy with the YouTube thingy. And yes, because that's awesome and it makes me feel good. And you might get something out of it too, because then you won't miss out on any of the great stuff that we produce here every week on the channel. Okay, all right, that all said, this is a classic. I have heard this one before, like a long time ago. Many people love this song. This is just a fan video on YouTube that someone posted. It's got 62 million views, so pretty popular. Okay, let's have a listen. 3, 2, 1, go.
I've never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. I've never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance. Give it half a chance.
Okay, interesting. The accent of Chris De Burgh here. Dance and romance and chance. I pick up on stuff like that. I nerd out on how the endings of the same words have different accents on them, or similar sounding words. Romance sounds weird. Romance, but dance sounds perfectly British in that English way. Is he British? I'm not sure. Chris De Burgh, probably. Okay, first of all, this is very much in head voice with a lot of breathiness. La 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 la. I've never seen you never seen so many men ask you if they wanted to dance. Very, very breathy approach, but very much in the head voice as well. And that's the key, I think, to this particular song, the sensitivity that he brings to these opening phrases. Very, very iconic. Chris De Burgh, Lady in Bread. Lady in Bread? Lady in Bread. Completely different song.
I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek.
Okay, so interesting on this version that I'm listening to, how the ends of these phrases don't have the final consonant. Lady in red. Is there a final consonant on that at the end of that? Lady in red. Siri, go away. No. Okay. Siri thinks I'm talking to her. No, you are not the lady in red. Lady in red. It just stops. And part of that might have been because of the plosive nature of D. And I don't know. Did they have they must have had the technology to eliminate plosives with some sort of a pop filter back in the 1980s. Pretty sure they had that. But again, at the ends of all of these phrases, there's a diminuendo and a softening of all of those last consonants. Cheek to cheek. He doesn't even end it. Cheek to cheek. Let me just go back. Nerd out on stuff like that.
With me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody.
Cheek to cheek. I mean, we know what he's saying, right? It makes sense. But on this audio version, maybe it's just the audio quality of this particular video is kind of suspect.
It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be.
vibrato.
I'll never forget
Back to the breathiness.
the way you look tonight.
The way you look tonight. It's a glottal stop, imitating a T. But I want to go back to by my side. Where are you?
By my side.
That's a nice little run. Side. There's a lot of freedom in that voice as he's going up there and hitting this. It's a really fast vibrato.
I'll never forget the way you look tonight.
Some of these pictures here are just hilarious.
I've never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people want to be there by your side. And when you turn to me and smile, it took my breath away. I have never had such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight, Lady in Red.
Brings in a little bit more edge to his voice the louder he gets when he that ratio of breathiness to tone starts to shift more into the tone side as opposed to the breathiness. Lady in Red. It has to do with the vowel sound as well. You got to be careful about that. You don't want it to be too strident, especially when you have a high laryngeal position like he's obviously employing here to get that nice heady tone.
Is dancing with me, cheek to cheek, there's nobody here. It's just you and me.
Nice.
It's where I wanna be. Well, I hardly know this beauty by my side.
A nice little bit of rasp at the top.
Never forget the way you look tonight.
Okay, he switches up to a falsetto here. It's kind of nice.
Look tonight. I never will forget the way you look tonight.
Classic tenor. This sort of Irish tenor tradition.
Lady in red. Lady in red. Lady in red. My lady in red.
Okay, so judging by the comments down below from, I was had a quick scan. A lot of people walked down the aisle to this tune, or perhaps maybe had their first dance to this tune. So very, very popular, very, very romantic song from Chris De Burgh, Lady in Red. Lots of views on this particular video, and lots more if you go hunting around for it. Interesting song, in that it's super, super simple. But I think if you were to do this now today, you're exposed a lot on that higher tessitura. There's not a lot going on in terms of the music behind you, and you really need to know what you're doing. If you are a singer, up and coming singer, new to the whole singing thing, and are wondering, I don't know what I'm doing, I would like to know, I strongly recommend you reach out to a competent vocal coach. There might be one living in your area. That's the best way to learn one-on-one. times being what they are, it's not always possible. You can reach out to vocal coaches out here on YouTube. There's plenty of us to choose from. If you would like to work with me, you don't have to work with me, but if you want to, you can reach out to me. I'll be sure to leave links down below in the description. You can get a hold of me on my Wizio page or at kenlevinevocalcoach.com. And as always, please remember to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, do the YouTube thingy, and always much appreciated. You become part of this fabulous community of people who love music and love to listen to it with fresh ears, and maybe try and figure out what these great iconic singers are doing in the process of making the music that they do. And if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time.